My name is Braden. This is Airless Cool 9, and in today's video, we're going to talk about a strange ally from a strange place, the Flumph. So, these bizarre creatures with aberrant agendas inhabit the Underdark of all places. Flumphs number among the few that are actually helpful to strangers. These tentacled telepathic creatures jet through the air in short bursts, venting gases with a sound that gives them their names. Rather than speaking, Flumphs communicate telepathically and by changing color to reflect their moods. Flumphs dwell in psychically charged regions or near creatures with psionic magic. They harmlessly feed off psychic energies, but in doing so, they often encounter dangerous beings such as aboleths and mind flayers. While Flumphs generally avoid combat, they often help adventurers in peril. Such help might be of doubtful use, but Flumphs do mean well. We are given a table to roll on in the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide called the Flumph Assistance Table to help inspire what support Flumphs might provide. So this is a D6 table. The Flumph helps by cooking a meal of Underdark delicacies, performing a psychic song or smell poem, recovering and nursing fallen adventurers, revealing the location of helpful magic items, serving as a guide to a foe's hidden lair, or sharing excessive encouragement and praise. We're also given this section in the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide called Flumph Colors, which states that Flumph's extremities change color to reflect their mood. This is a table called the Flumph Colors and Emotions table. It summarizes what common Flumph colors mean and how they correspond to certain human emotions. For dark blue, the Flumph is feeling the sadness emotion. For light blue, happiness. Green is curiosity. Magenta is unknown emotion. Orange is confusion. Pink is amusement. Purple is fear. Red is anger. Teal is serenity. And yellow is excitement. I like that there's an unknown emotion, and there's a little asterisk that says rarely seen, potentially no human equivalent. So I think that allows you to have it mean whatever you wish, which is a nice little thing there. Now that we've talked about the Flumph in a little bit of detail, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2024 Flumph stat block. Alright, so the Flumph is a small aberration. Lawful good. It has an armor class of 12, an initiative of +2, 7 hit points, a speed of 5 feet, and a fly speed of 30 feet with hover. For its strength score, it has 6, dexterity 15, constitution 10, intelligence 14, wisdom 14, and charisma 11. In the skills category, the Flumph has arcana at +4, history at +4, and religion at +4, surprisingly. The Flumph is vulnerable to psychic damage, which is a little sad for it. It has dark vision of 60 feet and a passive perception of 12 in its senses. Languages, it understands undercommon, but it can't speak. And it has telepathy of 60 feet. The Flumph is a challenge rating 1/8, giving it 25 experience points and a proficiency bonus of +2. So yeah, not really a combatant, but it does have some abilities available to it. It has 3 traits, the first of which is called Advanced Telepathy. The Flumph can perceive the content of any telepathic communication within 60 feet of it, which is quite interesting. Prone Deficiency states that if the Flumph receives the prone condition, roll a die. On an odd number, it has the incapacitated condition. At the end of each of its turns, the Flumph makes a DC 10 dexterity saving throw ending the incapacitated condition on a success. And finally, Telepathic Shroud. This states that the Flumph's thoughts can't be read by any means, and magic can't detect its location or observe it remotely. In the action section, we do have 2 actions available. The first is Tentacle. This is a melee attack roll with a +4 to hit, a reach of 5 feet, and on a hit, it deals 1d4 + 2 acid damage. Stench Spray is a once per day action. It is a dexterity saving throw. DC 10 targets 1 creature the Flumph can see within 15 feet. On a failure, the target is coated in a foul-smelling liquid, exudes a stench for 1d4 hours, and has the poison condition while the stench lasts. Other creatures have the poison condition while in a 5-foot emanation originating from the coated target. The target can remove the stench on itself if it bathes during a short or long rest. With all that being said, let's go ahead and talk real quick about what changes have been made from the 2014 Flumph to the 2024 Flumph. So there are a couple things to mention here. The first is that the Flumph did not previously have the hover tag, and now it does, which is quite interesting because the hover tag does prevent it from falling out of the air if it were to gain a condition like prone. So while it can still be proned, it will no longer fall out of the air as a result of that. So good thing to add in there. The second change here is actually to the tentacle attack. The tentacle used to have a lot going in it, and it's actually called tendrils before. The 2014 tendrils dealt 1d4 + 2 piercing damage plus 1d4 acid damage. It then stated that at the end of each of its turns, the target must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, taking 1d4 acid damage on a failure, or ending the reoccurring acid damage on a success. It then also stated that a lesser restoration spell cast on the target also ended the reoccurring acid damage. So all of that has been removed from this action. It has been renamed to Tentacle, and it is now just a measly 1d4 + 2 acid damage, which I'm not too upset about because it's a Flumph. If there's a Flumph in your game, they are usually not going to be a combatant. This is a, like the text states, this is a ally to party members. They are appearing to give them some much needed information. They're not really meant to be combatants at all. Also, this is a challenge rating 1/8 creature, which means that this is just above ACR 0, so it shouldn't be doing anything crazy in terms of damage or its HP amount. It already has a relatively low AC and hit points, so that is fine. That's in line with the CR 1/8. But the tentacle definitely dealt a lot more damage than was typical of a challenge rating 1/8. So that is why I believe that the tentacle has been nerfed here to just a singular d4 + 2 acid damage. So I feel like this is more in line with the actual challenge rating of the creature. Now, below that, in the Stench Spray, which is a once per day ability, there is a nerf, which I think is a little sad. And that actually comes in the form of what target Stench Spray affects. The 2024 version states that 1 creature the Flumph can see within 15 feet is affected by the saving throw. In 2014, it was each creature in a 15-foot cone originating from the Flumph. So no longer is it a cone spray, it is just a singular spray that hits 1 creature within range. And yeah, that is a little bit of a nerf. I mean, it still has the exact same effect, still has that aura of stench, which poisons targets around the coated target, the coated target still is poisoned while it has the stench on it, and you can still get rid of it the exact same way. They've just cleared up the wording a little bit. So yeah, there is a big nerf to stench spray, but honestly, like I stated before, the Flumph isn't really a combatant at all, so I kind of don't feel like this is that big of an issue there. Potentially, maybe they should have made it more than once per day, but honestly, if this Flumph is using any of these abilities at all, it's it's really not going to last long in combat anyway, so don't really see this as that big of an issue. It's not going to be around that long to worry about it. But yeah, this is the 2024 Flumph. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for this video, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I do actually like the tables that are present in the Flumph here, so some nice little tables to help you decide how a Flumph might act. And I actually just noticed that in this art there are multiple Flumphs in the background that are hiding, so that's kind of cool there. Um, but yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I am releasing one of these videos every weekday on the 2024 Monster Manual. We're going through all the monsters in alphabetical order, so just keep an eye out for those. Still going through the Fs, so just keep an eye out for those videos. Until the next one, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all later. Peace.